Watching this, my name is Chastity and I'm the CEO of Second Chance Enterprise. If you are watching this video, then you are in the right place. So I am an Airbnb coach, superhost, and property manager. I started off with my own Airbnb property, working my way up to the superhost status, and so on and so on. Then I started coach individuals and families how to do the same and create and generate passive income every single month through my services and products on my website, right? They can use it for numerous benefits. It can be to create another stream of income, financial freedom, retiring from their job, or retiring their parents, who knows. And there's also a lot of tax benefits when you step into Airbnb, real estate in general. Especially the government loves what we do because we provide affordable housing for people that the government cannot afford to. And to anyone that is watching this, so my name is Chastity and I am the CEO of Second Chance Enterprise. This I want to just tell you guys what to expect in this call. So expect results, right? A real person, real people, and real results. And that's our main goal at Second Chance Enterprise is to help individuals scale to $10,000 every month and more through Airbnb, right? Airbnb arbitrage, which is the process of re-renting a property from a landlord. All right. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna introduce our special guest for today. And our special guest is Romario. And he joined our coaching program about 2 months ago, and he's gonna share his journey, his process, what he's learned, and just share it with you guys. So you can introduce yourself way better than I can.
Thank you, Chastity. I do appreciate you for having me here. What's up, everybody? My name is Romario. I just recently, started my journey with Second Chance Enterprise. Like she said, 2 months ago. I mean, it's been a phenomenal journey. I'm not gonna even hold you. Chastity, her team, they're like amazing individuals. They've helped me. They've paved the way for me. To start my journey, my business in Airbnb. I was able to get my business up and running, thanks to her team. Chastity, I'm not even gonna hold you up. You could definitely just take it over. I'm ready for whatever questions you got.
Okay. I love the energy. Thank you. Okay. So also just tell them a little bit more about your business, in your current or where you work right now or where you worked before you started the program. Like tell them a little bit more about your business, as an entrepreneur or more about your job that you did previously before joining our program.
I don't really talk much about it, but thanks, Chastity, you put me on the spot like that. So I've shared this story with her as well. I'm a photographer. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into stocks, forex. Photography, just like a lot of different stuff that I like to venture off into. So I've been doing photography for over a decade. I started when I was in ninth grade. I've done a lot of wedding photography. I've done a lot of destination stuff. So I work with top celebrities, T-Pain, for example. You name it, been there, done all of that. And I actually needed like an additional stream of income. You get what I'm saying? So at one point, my grandma back home in Jamaica, she gave me a property. I don't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to do with it at the time. So I came across a ad that I saw on Instagram. Chastity was promoting. She had this 90-day coaching program. How she teaches individuals how to scale up to $10,000 plus more doing Airbnb arbitrage. So I reached out to her via Instagram. She walked me through the entire process. I got signed up. I'm not gonna hold you right now. That property that I currently have in Jamaica is currently up on Second Chance Enterprise. Her team, they are phenomenal guys. They have helped me with my very first 2 months. Like I said, 2 months, I was able to run up at least over $11,000, just over $11,000. Still going good. I'm currently at one of my properties right now. I just did some maintenance and I'm cleaning. I'm about to head back to the house and all of that. So, I've, just been busy like all day. Chastity, her team, they've, assisted me throughout this entire journey. Yeah, I could definitely, give them a shout out to that as well. They really assisted me.
Okay, so to help anyone that's watching, just tell them what was the problem that you had prior to joining our 3 month program, right? What problem that you have that we were able to solve?
The main issue that I had, honestly, like I said before, I didn't really know where to get started at. right? Because like I said, I mean, I had this property and I just didn't know what to do with it. I've seen like a lot of individuals on social media, you know, talking about Airbnb this, Airbnb that. They're making a lot of money off of multiple properties, you know, within the state, out of state, and international, all of that. But my issue is confidence. I really wasn't confident enough, you know, like in general, like I just wasn't motivated. I just didn't feel confident that I could actually, you know, like start a whole Airbnb business, you know, and, you know, like scale off from right there. But what happened was, you know, when I joined the business, Second Chance Enterprise, and I did that 90-day coaching program, you know, Chastity, you know, like I said, she walked me through the entire process. You know, my very first property, I had like 2 guests checked in. You know, there are a couple of actually on top of that too. They stayed for like literally 2 weeks straight. And, you know, that's my very first profit from my Airbnb. And honestly, if I could do it over again, guys, I would definitely do it all over again, because at the end of the day, like the results, like Chastity mentioned before, men lie, women lie, numbers definitely do not lie. Shout out to her team. Again, I stay giving them credit because they really got me to the point where I'm currently at. I just got to give them credit where it's due, honestly.
So just to add on to that, we do have like a lot of people come to us, and a lot of times, and I feel like this is just anything. It doesn't have to just be an industry of Airbnb. A lot of times people don't know where to start. They don't have the right direction, but with the right mentorship, you'll be guided in the right way. And also with mentorship, you'll avoid those little common mistakes because your
Right.
mentor has already been through it, right? And another thing is with just to add on to his experience in the program is this: we have a voucher program. So our voucher program, he already had a property in Jamaica, but he was able to get started on another property due to the fact that we have fully furnished, we have turnkey units. So they're fully furnished. Um, we have international properties, Mexico, Dubai, in Mexico we have Cancun, Cabo, and Tulum. So, but yeah, anything else you want to add on to that?
Um, yeah, definitely. So I'm not even gonna hold you guys. So when Chastity was promoting, you know, her program, her 90-day mentorship program, so she has this link in her bio. So not only that, they, you know, offer their mentorship. So let's say, for example, for individuals, you know, like they don't really have like the funds, like the full funds to, like, you know, sign up this, that, the third. And it's pretty reasonable. I could tell you guys that, like I said, it's the best investment I ever made in my life. She has ebooks. So for like the very basic questions that you may have, you know, like in regards to like Airbnb in general, those ebooks, they're going for like super cheap. I'm not promoting, she don't pay me for it, but for her ebooks, it really assisted me a lot too, because like there's certain pointers in those ebooks that could definitely help you in the very long run for your Airbnb business, or just like any business in general. Like she mentioned, it's not only for just Airbnb. You know, like you're somebody who's, you know, like struggling with like self-development, right? She teaches you how to get your mindset on it, that specific type of time where you become like way more consistent, way more confident in what you do on a day-to-day basis. So it's not just for Airbnb. Like those ebooks, it really, you know, like push me throughout my everyday routine as well. Like I really apply that to my life, not just to my Airbnb business, but also to my other businesses and to also other business ventures that I'll be also looking forward to, you know, journey towards like in the near future as well. So I mean, definitely, you guys, it's the best investment. I'm gonna tell you this: sign up, it's worth it.
Yes. It's a pleasure hearing that. Because just hearing you talk and just wanting to intake everything that you're saying. So, what made you like decide to work with us over any other? Like, there's a lot of Airbnb hosts out here. There's a lot of people teaching it for free on YouTube. What made you come to Second Chance Enterprise for that guidance that you needed?
The reason why I chose Second Chance Enterprise is because, to be honest, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with every single body who's watching this. So I've tried to work with other, you know, like coaches before, but the thing is, I just wasn't getting the results that I was actually looking for.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And they really barely had the time to, you know, like guide me towards that path where I could become successful in what I'm really good at. Versus, you know, working with Second Chance Enterprise, you know, their representatives, like I said, again, shout out to them. shout out to Chastity. She took the time out, like, bro, like she held my hand all the way through like a toddler. Like she really like wore me all the way through it. We hopped on Zoom calls for like, 3 times per week. And honestly, like I said before, it's just a stepping stone and we have like a longer way to go. And it's gonna get there. You feel me? It's gonna get there. We're just working towards it right now. She really assisted me. Her entire team, like they really, like paved that way for me.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Um,
Definitely.
thank you. Because, when we started Second Chance Enterprise, just be my original team members, we did not know where it was gonna go, how big, or the direction, right?
Right.
Fully. The main goal in the operate was to showcase, the opportunity that's here. um you can't showcase the opportunity without getting it out there first, right? We had this amazing opportunity, but we had to get it out there. So I'm so happy that you felt that way because
Right.
for me personally, I started off as an Airbnb. I co-host for about 4 properties. Just for anyone watching, I do co-host for 4 properties at the moment. And then I started off as an Airbnb superhost, and from there, um, I learned that passive income is easy. It doesn't always have to be hard to get money, to make easy money. It's not like, not saying it's super easy, but we're saying it's a passive income, right? It's gonna come. You could be on vacation, you can be anywhere in the world, and you making money, right? So
Right.
just me and my team working together on our websites and on the process, on the funnels for you guys personally, so you can experience the same thing. Is join the WFA squad. Work from anywhere. Join the squad today, right? If you're watching and you're still watching, join the WFA squad where you go on vacation and you still have a passive income coming through. Or
Definitely.
or if you're working paycheck to paycheck and you're tired of it, then this is definitely something that you want to do, a financial decision that you want to make.
Add
So
on to that, that 9 to 5 paycheck to paycheck. So I mean, like with my job as well, I mean, I love it, but I personally couldn't stay because at the end of the day, like I just don't want to, like slave myself for like, like a $500 a week, at $600 a week. So I'm not going to like hold you. So what I basically did, like my very first three, like deposits, I actually invested into Second Chance Enterprise. So what that basically allowed me to do as well, like I said before, like my very first profit within my first 2 months of, having my Airbnb up and running, made over just a little over $11,000. And like I mentioned before, having, my photography business and, like trading into, like the New York Stock Exchange market, all of that, I was able to utilize that profits as well to reinvest in those businesses. All right. Right now, my family's back home in Jamaica. Like I do take care of them as well, like from time to time, if they need it, when they need it, if they feel like they need it. And, like I'm able to do that. So at the end of the day, like having multiple streams of income to, like help create generational wealth for, your kids, your kids, your grand kids, all of that, or if you just want to take care of your family, like in general, my first profit over $11,000 2 months. So just imagine having multiple properties. You can make even way more, 6 figures, 7 figures every single month per property, right? So I mean, like I said before, guys, you just want to keep that into consideration as well. Working with Second Chance Enterprise, and if you're somebody that you're interested into real estate, you'll know how to get started. Not gonna hold you. She's gonna put that time aside for you guys, right? She's gonna coach you all the way through for 90 days straight, or probably even more, right? You just got to be consistent. You got to stay motivated, and you just got to, like work hard, not
yeah,
work hard at your 9 to 5. Like you got to work hard towards what you want to achieve, your dreams, your goal.
like, work smarter, not harder. That's kind of like my favorite quota. Work smarter, not harder. You don't need to work 60 overtime plus 40 hours a week to achieve the goal
Right.
you want to achieve. Now, just for the last and final question for this call, if anyone that's watching, right, Mario, anyone that is watching this video will in that's on the fence about booking a meeting with us, still on the fence about joining or getting started, what would you say to them? Why should they get started? What would you say, like, you know what would you say to them basically?
Put your pride aside. You know, don't kill your own dreams. I'll
Hmm.
tell you that. 9 to 5 is not gonna get you there. You're just gonna keep on working. You're gonna make that CEO richer and richer and richer every single day. put that time aside, focus on your business, focus on your talent, focus on your craft, invest into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be consistent, determined, stay motivated every single day. The
Yes.
more effort you put in towards your business and towards your dreams, I swear to God, within the next 60 days, 90 days, you're going to see the results. You just got to be consistent. Second Chance Enterprise, like I said again, guys, I don't know why, but I just stay giving them credit because I mean, like, this is my very, very, very first time getting into Airbnb. And I usually be on the other side because I used to book Airbnbs to stay in them. Now I'm on the other end
Yeah.
booking the Airbnb, profiting it off of it. So if you guys don't understand exactly where I'm coming from, that's that's the journey that I'm heading towards. That's where I'm currently at, but I'm still not at the level that I want to be at. So I'm working harder towards it. So if you want to do the same thing, like I said before, you know, get in contact with Second Chance Enterprise, right? Their representatives, Chastity herself, they're definitely gonna get you guys set up, right? It's a great investment. It's worth it. It's gonna get you towards where you're looking to, achieve. So, I'm just put that right where it's at. Definitely, Chas, I do appreciate you again for having me on here.
Yes, no
Going to
problem.
the next meeting, we're gonna see you in that next meeting. This weekend as well. We're definitely gonna run it up, guys. You definitely want to tap in. If you have any questions, you could reach her on Instagram. She's gonna drop that as well, right? If you have any questions, you can definitely reach out to her team as well. They'll definitely get you guys assisted. So
Yes, it was a pleasure having you today. Thank you so much for like sharing your experience. Overall, like so other people can, because it's all about taking that first step, that first leap, and a lot of people are scared to do it. And this can be anything. This can just do with this industry. Just taking that leap can be scary because making that investment that you don't know that you're going to see your return in investment. But just also like you said, mindset. We do a lot of the first week of our course, just to give you guys a little insight, is about mindset. We go into where your goals are for the first week. We want to figure out your goals. You don't have to tell us all your goals, but we want you to know what is your goals. Some people don't have their goals written down. Some people don't know what they want in the next 3 months. So we like to help people plan that out, write down their goals for the month, for the week. We kind of like to do short-term goals. So you want to aim for like monthly goals. Every month you have these goals that you want to complete, right? You could do 10 starting off. um and then on top of that, just like another thing about mindset, we help you the first week. We don't go in too much deep because we don't want to, we want to focus more on the business aspect as well. But we go into figuring out where you are mentally. Can you mentally manage your Airbnb, right? And we can help you with that as well, especially with our voucher program. A lot of times when you learn about Airbnb arbitrage, right? You have to call landlords, call property managers, call realtors to get the property that you're looking for.
right,
Instead of doing that with our new voucher program, what we do is we have fully furnished units. It has Wi-Fi. We have massages for your guests. So we have the benefits, a lot of benefits for your Airbnb guests, right? When you when you do the voucher program. So your Airbnb guests will experience massages, private chef, airport transportation, ATV riding. So we got like activities, a welcome guidebook. So the welcome guidebook is what we will help you guys create for your guests. So the welcome guidebook will have like nearby attractions, tourist attractions, just because they're new to the area, they're visiting on their own vacation. So telling them
right,
the attractions, restaurants, supermarket, the distance, or where to get a car, right? Rental cars. It's very hard in different countries, different areas to get rental cars. So we offer a lot in our voucher program. So if you are someone that is looking to get started with us today, click the link down below. We have a link to book a meeting with us as well. So just book a meeting and we'll take you through the steps and walk with you on this journey and on this process, right? So thank you so much, Romario, for coming on here, for taking the time out your day and coming on here and just sharing your experience overall. Um,
definitely, Cassidy. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure as well. No, definitely, I really appreciate you, for having me on here as well. Just to, share my story with, other individuals. Like I
mhm.
said, guys, if you're looking to, like invest in your future, not just invest in your future, but like you want to create generational wealth, you want to add like an additional stream of income to, like what you're currently already making, like this is definitely, the steps that you guys want to take. Like